Here we go. Shiki, 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 Shiki. 43 minutes of Shiki. He is playing pocket, rolling out. See here, I don't think so. Div, I think this is open. 70 feet, no. Trackpad, no. We're clear. Alright, here we go. Into the mid. So he's running shotgun. His demo, or his roamer killed the demo. He's going to take some roof control. Good job here. The other team is basically running away, so just spamming them out. He didn't really have to do anything. The roamer basically won the mid for him. Alright, he's moving up to choke. Here, you need to be careful not to get too cocky. A lot of times, you win a mid, like, pretty cleanly, but not convincingly, you know? Like, they don't lose everyone. Their medic lives, so sometimes people overextend and try and chase in situations like that, and you're better off just slowing it down. His roamer proved he's more than capable of getting in deep, so probably could just send his roamer for a force again. Even that one spam rocket is crucial damage. Like, whenever someone hits the medic, they always should call it, because sometimes your roamer will be waiting for that kind of call. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. And, oh, well, they picked a scout. After they picked a scout, I would have liked to see them maybe commit a little bit more. I guess they did. They lost 3, but a full team push with like their pocket leading or their demo leading would have been nice to see. Or turn it into like a force play. Alright. Jesus, this could be the fattest multi-Uber I've ever seen. Very aggressive, risky too. They could have insta-gived him if he jumps too far. I usually, in that situation, what a rocket. I usually would call for my medic to Uber before I jump in like that, unless I'm going for a force, you know? If I'm just going for like pure damage, I usually would ask to get flashed first. I don't like risking like dying to sticky traps or getting air shot or, you know, just getting meat shot or something. I'd rather just play it safe, Uber first, then jump. So here they're just building. I don't think they killed the medic, so it's going to be even once again. They killed the sniper, though. I'd move on that pick. Scout. Oh, I might have tried to rocket jump to chase him. Alright, your demo's dead. You should just run. Just run. They're not going to get much off this. Once he knows his medic can escape, he can play a little bit more aggressive, because the medic's priority is to survive. His priority is to not get rolled. So that might mean that he needs to like stay sort of in position to get the force. They get the roamer. He's going to put a little bit of spam on that demo. Not going to commit because he takes damage. Making the right decision here. I don't think they got the force out though, so so they're still going to be kind of playing passively to avoid that, but they want to be in a good position, like on the roof. Like, he should have jumped on the roof already. Even though he doesn't have full health, he could have picked up the health pack on top of the roof. He should have been spamming. Like, his roamer is the only one that's really trying to put any impact on the medic. Oh, some pressure. That was actually the right play. That was the right play. He had the opening to get in on the medic, and he took it, so now his team's going to have advantage. It had to happen. Reminder to all pocket soldiers out there, if you have an opening, you take it. Doesn't matter if you're the roamer or the pocket. It's a soldier opening, so you take it. Their Ubers popped this time to the roamer. I kind of disagree with that pop. Their medic was still full health. No one was really weak. Oh, nice rocket there. Scout follows up. Well done. So here he's like pushing into the scout to engage him, but that's basically just hopefully to buy time for his medic to escape. Sometimes the best way to protect your medic is not to actually run right next to him, but it's to like intercept people who are trying to chase him so he can get out. Oh, aggressive Uber here. Good choice to go for the demo. A lot of people there would choose to chase the medic. Actually, it looks like he might have been baiting on a trap or running back to last. I don't know about this. I guess he wanted the ammo. Okay. But it was the right choice to go for that medic, or the demo, I mean. Tried his best to cap the point. Not going to work. Team's getting spawns. Hopefully his scout spawns on like heavy or something, because they need the time. He actually just spawned scout. Off classes are always good for buying time. Oh, they're going for the back cap, so he needs to commit to just not let them cap last. Whatever he does. Alright, so he did his job. Stop the cap. Scout's running to middle. Oh, nope. He comes back. Looks like spawns aren't going to work out. His team's going to lose. Smashy, not fast enough. That scout was weak too on Spire. I guess the scout should have understood that he wasn't going to get the back cap and lingered a bit closer to choke. Now they're going into mid. Jumping roof. Gets that pick. Still has good health, so he should jump again. He's actually going over to push with his team, which works too. If his teammates weren't quite ready to push, then that's understandable. I wasn't aware they were on the other side, so that was a good mid. Hit some good rockets. Yeah. So I'm waiting. You think this is IM? Oh, is it? Okay. My bad. I wouldn't be surprised. Pretty good teams. That sniper, he was very passive, just spamming the sniper. That's a perfect opportunity to just rocket jump at him and get the pick. Like, it's a pretty long hallway. Sniper doesn't move too fast. You know? That sniper was a pretty free pick if you just jump at him. Their demo's down, so he has time on point. He just needs to play high ground, and they get the cap. All right, well done. Hey, Justin, things are going well. I actually, Justin, I spent some time hanging out with the open team today. Things went okay. They went well, I'd say. It at least felt productive. So, anyways, this is open. Okay, my bad. Going for 2 big air shots. Sometimes you got to be disciplined, not go for the air shot. Unless you have an easy one. But he jumps on the vulnerable targets and gets the kills in the end. The other team probably should have, like, when I'm a scout and I see a soldier going for air shots, I hold W and I just meat shot him, you know? That's the price that you pay when you go for air shots. You lose all awareness of everything around you because you're looking at the sky and you're going for shots that are hard to hit, probably not going to hit them. So you're doing 0 damage and losing all awareness. It's basically like putting a blindfold on, you know? For like those seconds. That's the best way to think about it sometimes. And that guy who, once he lands, he's gonna die. Like he's not gonna do anything. No one's gonna die to him. He's not a big threat. But the scout that could potentially be pushing us across the roof, that's the big threat, you know? So here they are walking in here on the right. Soldier is hopefully gonna go down here. He does. Here he should just reload all his rockets. His team's on the point once again. And he's just going to unload damage. Big fucking small fuck. Alright. This team likes playing the right side, it seems. Um, that first shot, he like went for the air shot. I think going for just the splash on the roof is always more consistent again, as far as crosshair placement goes. But he does a really good job of like knowing which fights he can and cannot win. He always chooses very smart fights, like when he has advantage like positioning or health, or you know, he plays quite confidently, which is very good. There, his roamer has good positioning on roof, so yeah, he can afford to play aggressive even though he doesn't have a lot of health, because his teammates are in such a good position that he can probably be pretty confident that he won't take much pressure there. Here, the other team lost both scouts, I think, so as a soldier, when they have no scouts, that's like the entire map opens up. Their medic just died, so now you should just be watching for both those soldiers to make a play. The one on the left is the more likely one. Oh, they both jump and they both get platinumed. And the Uber's popped, but again, 2 picks for an Uber generally works out. You can still win the round off that. I would try and have them push off that. And that scout gets juggled in. You should have been dead already. They're at 40. Okay, the scout lived too long. Someone died to the heavy. They probably need to slow it down now. All the spawns are up for the other team. Uber's going to be slightly in their favor, I think. I think they're going to have like a 30 advantage here. So they should be looking to move on that. They know the other team has a heavy, so I'd like to see them take the demo in on this Uber. Maybe they didn't kill the medic, but I thought they did. If they did, they should be in position to Uber on it. I guess they didn't. I guess I'm wrong. Space Marine, hey. So you saw 3 people on the right. If I were the roamer and I saw 3 people on the right, I would probably jump the medic, because that means that's 3 less people who could like try and defend him. Oh, they had a spy. That's what was going on. I didn't see it. And he killed 2 people. All right. Ubering early. If you have 2 picks, you're pretty much going to win, so you can afford to Uber early. They hadn't seen the demo yet, so I might have waited and like peeked the doorway a little bit until I saw that the demo was watching it. But there's not much risk if you're going to just go for it on a huge advantage already in terms of numbers, so. Alright, so that was a pretty quick half. I'm surprised the next half is so long. Gonna fast forward. Maybe there's a pause or some shit. I think I just heard a direct hit soldier. So good choice there, jumping and killing someone who his teammates are already fighting. Now they have the advantage, so he's just playing positioning. Then they lost a player, so now he's trying to find another pick. They end up losing another, so they're running away. Should be worried about this scout that was like potentially behind him. Whoa. No. I would fight this. Oh, after taking that 100 damage, that's pretty bad. You should tell his medic to get out, because if he's that weak, like, he's gonna die after the Uber ends, usually, so. You're just trying to trade your Uber for Uber and not get Ubered on at last. Oh, his medic dies. His health is pretty bad. If he gets the pack, they have numbers. They should push this. His roamer's weak too. I would probably push that. I would probably try and go on numbers. Sounds like they have a scout in. Yeah, the timing is off. Like, both the scouts were in, but neither of the soldiers were. There was someone on Spire there they could have focused down and killed, and then probably just capped with numbers. But then he jumped into them choke alone, ended up dying, and now the other team is like slowly gaining a numbers advantage. Whenever you're at heal disadvantage or uber disadvantage, unless the medic is like a free easy pick, you just want to focus targets always, because you can turn a number advantage and that can offset the uber disadvantage. What the fuck? Their NG went down on the sentry. That's a pretty big mistake. As an NG, you just want them to waste their ammo and time shooting your sentry. You should never die to repair your sentry, ever. And they're going to lose. Rain, I already played a lot of MG. I'm sorry. I'm done for tonight. We can play another time. Alright, there's a pause. Fast forwarding. Big fuck timed out. That's their medic. That's an issue. Dying as NG is bad in every format. True enough. Pretty late, so you just realized that I'm exactly one greater than Mela. Oh, the 4? The 4 and the 3, huh? Fuck, who has a 5 in their name? Bowser, that guy. Doesn't he have a 5? He's a dick. He was joking. I think. So, given the situation, they have uber disadvantage. Their medic just died. So, since they kind of locked you out, you might wait for Uber in this situation. Your roamer committed though, so it's best to just commit. Your demo had the flank locked down, so he got 2 kills on a trap. You just got like 4 fresh kills, so you should probably just be ready to go mid. But the cap was quick enough that it didn't really matter that you stacked, I guess. Coming through here, you just want to take roof control, get positioning, intimidate them so they have to run. You still have such a huge advantage though, so you should probably just push into them. Oh, he thought he killed that scout. I would have done the same. I would have like put those 2 rockets on him and then ignored him. Even if the second one didn't kill him, I probably would have just ignored him. I would have assumed that next one would kill him. Here he's not focusing the medic, which is smart. He's just killing the people that are overextended and caught in. There he heard stickies going on that shutter door, so he shouldn't have been like inching towards it, or if he was going to, he should have been ready to rocket it. Here the medic just dropped down next to him. At this point, focusing the medic might not be a bad idea because they're very close to Uber now. So when that medic dropped down, I would have shot the medic instead. And there was a chance the medic would have gone for an Uber saw or something. The demo was so close to spawn and buffed that it was probably the wrong choice. Roamer jumps in. That's one of the most common mistakes that I see on this, I'd say. Oh, wow, that medic is so low. Is that the soldiers get baited into bombing into choke. Whenever I'm trying to like defend this as a soldier, instead of bombing into the choke, I like to bomb the people that are overextended and get a number advantage there, and then spam into choke and then try and force them with spam. When he ended up bombing the medic, if he was confident in his next rocket and he was going to die no matter what, he can pull out his shotgun while the second rocket is on the way over to the medic and maybe get in a little bit more damage. Sometimes if I know that my rocket's going to hit, then I'll pull out my shotgun because I want to just guarantee that extra bit of damage before I die. Because there's no way he could have gotten another rocket off, but he could have maybe connected a shotgun shot. Want to review your medic POV from Europe? I would, but demo reviews are something I do for subscribers. I'm sorry. It's a little perk. The way I give back. Okay, on this mid. They lost Roamer. It seems him and his Roamer don't really coordinate very much. His Roamer always seems to be bombing kind of on his own, independently. So they could work on the timing with that a little bit. It's as simple as having your soldiers call when they're jumping. Like, I'm jumping in 2 seconds. And doing it with a clear, loud voice, you know? This is the pocket. Yeah, he's got the shotgun. Take it his medic died as well. They should be at a slight disadvantage, but if they build well, they should be fine. Looks like they are building on a scout, so that's good. Building on a scout is usually better because it allows your soldiers to spam and it doesn't waste ammo. The Boston Basher is free self-inflicted damage. How is he not on gunboats? Oh, maybe he is. Maybe I'm wrong. I swear I saw a shotgun shot earlier. Maybe I'm completely wrong. My bad. That's good damage on those scouts. If you do damage like that, you often want to just rocket jump in to follow up on it, you know? I find a lot of soldiers, they do good damage to scouts, but then they just keep, like, shooting them mid to long range. A lot of times you want to close the distance. If you hit a good rocket that's going to make a scout play uncomfortably, you need to, like, exploit that and just jump him and kill him while he's kind of flailing around. Yeah, okay, he is on gunboats. I'm wrong. Am I playing? No, I'm watching a demo. And I'm commenting, trying to critique, trying to analyze. Well, the internet decided to come back. You hate this. That sucks, TSC. I'm sorry. Sorry your internet is not stable. But I'm glad you checked in on us while you have the chance. Is T2 matchmaking confirmed? Yes. Turn on view models. Oh, hello, Pixelize. Been a while, dude. If you're going to peek this, you always want to spam a rocket to check if there's a trap, because rollout is one of the most commonly trapped spots on the map. Their medic just keeps getting punished. Jesus Christ. Their medic drops, so he's going to start pushing now. Scout tunnel, he comes back to help. Good reaction there. Oh, he doesn't check the trap. That's another big thing as a pocket. You want to just spam rockets. Every entrance you walk through, you might as well spam one rocket. If you don't see anyone to fight, you know, You're not really risking anything by shooting a rocket because you don't need it to kill anyone really. But it can give you peace of mind. So I guess their Uber was popped and completely wasted? What the hell? I feel like they should have won that. That was so weird. They're focusing frags. Their medic died. Keep focusing frags. Kill that scout. You should have rocket jumped him. Oh, now he has a shotgun. Yeah, you should have rocket jumped him. Whenever you find yourself going for like upward rockets, like crazy low percentage like directs, and you have the health, you need to tell yourself, I should have rocket jumped. You need to be able to catch yourself. Remind yourself. I haven't done many ESEA pugs recently. I did an ESEA scrim, yeah. I actually like the ESEA scrims. The medic popped. Oh, the medic died to the trap. Oh, really? I didn't notice. My bad. Against this awful team. It's a pretty close match. Their demo just died, so whenever you lose an important pick like your demo or something, or your you lose a couple players, that's when you want to play kind of you want to try and milk your Ubers as much as possible. So here they're just sitting on the point. Their demo's up. Probably unnecessary to sit on the point. The best way to prevent them from jumping on the point is to lock them in the choke point, you know? Sitting on the point, you're setting them up to get in and bomb you, and then it becomes kind of a DM fight for the point. But if you play the positioning and juggle them and stuff in the choke points, then they can't get anywhere near the point, you know? Alright, their medic just died again. So here they just kind of gotta roll in on second. Seems they lose their medic quite a lot when in those transitions. I think that it's possible that, I don't know, people are not maybe pressing tab enough or something. Like, they're not accounting for the enemy team enough. Like, when there's in those key moments where his medic is vulnerable, they're not protecting against like the big threats, I guess, like flanks and stuff. It keeps happening. Alright, he's gonna die for the force. Should be a fairly bad Uber. And they don't have cap time. Oh, but the demo's caught behind. Demo needs to try and escape. Alright, that sticky jump. Interesting use of health. And they're actually gonna hold second somehow. So it's been a bit of a struggle for them to push off of last, but it looks like they finally got a hold here on second. They're pushing forward. I hope they have advantage. He's just spamming rockets. Now he has 0 rockets. The best way to deal with that spot is to heal a scout and have him run through and like jump on the rock and then just deny him. But spamming rockets into the sky, trying to pre-fire air shot is a pretty bad idea. Especially not 4 rockets like he did, because then if the soldier actually did bomb, what's he gonna do about it? You know, he has nothing left to deal with him. Sivo dropped TFT, they're not gonna bring it back. They could someday. I wouldn't speak in absolutes. What division is ESEA open? Here they have numbers. He's got to jump in. Especially while his teammates are distracting. So weird that that scout was able to just be there without anyone else shooting him. But they pretty much wiped him, so this should be a push into mid. Why did that soldier just jump away? What the hell? Okay, he's back. Alright. Now they can go mid. Never fire all 4 rockets unless you absolutely need to. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta save those rockets for like rocket jumping or for defending yourself. Sometimes people kind of try and surprise you, and it's nice to have it. Party got shut down by cops. Must have been a big rager, huh? Sounds like fun. What would stop me? Bilbert having a prize pot that would attract them to play. That's basically it. Good rockets there. I do have some interest in like fundraising, maybe for a LAN or getting sponsorship, but it's pretty hard to convince people to fly out to a LAN if there's not a prize. Alright, they have Uber walking far right. The demo's far left, so usually you can be sure that there's no trap. Sentry's gonna go down quick. Good focus there. Still haven't popped. You see, I don't know. There comes a point where you walk in far enough that it's like, at this point you can afford to Uber, and you should do it on your own terms still. Like, eventually, like, you just want to pop and push into them and just get on them. You know, walking all the way up top kind of wastes time, and every second you waste when pushing in with an advantage and not like full committing can mean the other team ends up getting Uber. I've been to Oregon, yeah. That's where my grandma used to live. Used to visit with my dad. Alright, in on mid. Fuck, I need to rewind. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, Justin, I'm gonna do another SoCal LAN. I did one in early May. Or, I'm gonna rewind, sorry. Fuck, is this gonna crash the demo? That's pretty far in. Fuck, it's a long demo. I feel like scum, but I'm gonna resume. Not rewinding. Gilbert, you should travel down. Come on, man. I describe Oregon in 3 sentences. 3 sentences. Their weather is a little bit more extreme than Washington. And they have no sales tax. And you can't pump your own gas. Those are my 3 sentences.
The control point is being captured.
Hmm. Yeah, so this is a situation where if they're at uber disadvantage, they want to try and kite up top. Yeah, it's all just happening a bit too late. But again, the other team is like really slow to cap. It's weird. Huh. It's so weird. If you don't see the other team capping, sometimes that can be a clue that they're rushing their push, you know? Because they're trying to like prioritize pushing rather than capping. That can be a good clue for you to be prepared for a push. Weather is more extreme. Well, the summers are hotter and the winters have like more snow. That's what I meant, right? At least in my experience. Doing a lot of roof control here. Looks like they kill everyone except the medic. I think if they knew they were going to win that mid, he probably should have tried to chase the medic. But actually, this soldier is still doing work. Okay, he dies. So, they're going to be on an uber disadvantage. They need to set up on high ground on roof and stuff. Oh, red team's already in, so it's a bit late. Roamer goes in, doesn't get the force. I don't like that the roamer just went in alone, you know? If he would have waited another few seconds, then Shiki could have been spamming, their demo could have been spamming. Looks like he's going to go for the force. Only had one rocket loaded, but gets it anyway. I think he had enough time to reload another rocket there. Just to guarantee it, you know? He was like half a second off. A lot of times soldiers will rocket jump when they could have just waited a fraction of a second and they'd have another rocket. And every rocket you load means you could maybe kill one more person, you know? How much of a price would I need for a LAN? Maybe something comparable to ESEA, like, I don't know. Or maybe comparable to Insomnia. So it's like first place is at least a few $1,000s. Ideally, fourth or whatever would cover travel too, so it costs a lot. Invite prize pot, like the total prize is like 13,000 or something. Yeah, this is Shiki. A keyword, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was good. When they try to escape, just spamming their exit is good. Ubering in, they pop. Ignore the Ubered players, go for frags. Gets the frags. Pretty smart Uber here. There again, I just noticed it. He could have reloaded another rocket before he jumped in. He was like halfway through reloading that third rocket. And then he jumped in. Maybe I haven't been noticing it, but maybe he's been doing that all game. I think if you watch me play, you'll notice that I always delay for that extra rocket reload before I jump. Get a lot of weird people. Are you one of them? How much is first an invite? 6,360 with no expense, so it's pretty cool. Hopefully we can win. Hey Heist, 777. What's up, dude? Oh, almost got that demo. They just called their charge. Hopefully you heard that. Here you should just rocket jump away. Or yeah. Kind of scatter. When you have number advantage, now look, they're like completely surrounding them, so they're just gonna converge and I think win the match, so. They're doing it, kitty. They did it. Alright, well done. Is it gay to suck a D after you said no homo? Yeah, I'd say so. Alright. So I guess after watching it I'm realizing that maybe one of the biggest things he should work on is the ammo management stuff. Being careful about spamming those air shots and also about reloading those extra rockets before he jumps. And among other things, I guess.